Hello everyone, welcome back to Hills and Hollers Homesteading and Prepping. And according to my new Facebook profile, I am Homesteader Mike. I guess I crossed the line with the oppressive anti-free speech fascist commies that kind of control that area. So I actually shared a historical picture on a historical picture related to that topic, and that was already posted by another page, and apparently they didn't like it. And then the day before that, there was one from 2 years ago that they didn't like, and I disagreed with it, and they said, we'll review it. And they said, come back and said, yes, you're right. It does meet our community standards. And then they busted me today on another one and said that it didn't conform to community standards, and because I've had 2 infractions in the last couple of days and have a history of going against their community standards, that I got screwed. So I'm unable to post for at least, I think, 24 hours, but I can't interact with the groups, even my own group, for I think more than that. I can't go live. I can't do anything like that for quite a long time. So they really dropped the hammer on me, and that's all right. So I just made up the new little Facebook profile called Homesteader Mike, and I'll use that in the interim until I get my parole. But I don't care. I'm not going to play their games. I'll circumvent the system just like everybody else does. So anyways, working on the chicken tractor out here, the hoop coop, and I've got the first side of the chicken wire on it, and I'm getting ready. I got the other side rolled out here, and I'm getting it, I got it secured on one. Did I get it secured over there? Yeah, I got it secured on one side. I got to get it secured over here. Now, this is a 6-foot roll of chicken wire, and because I brought this in a foot to compensate for putting wheels and stuff on it, I'm hanging over here a little bit. So what I'll have to do with this is kind of fold this in. I'll take it down, fold it down, staple it to that, and then when I cover the back of it, I'll kind of integrate it all. On the front, when I do this, I'll pop the door off. Yeah, just unscrew the hinges here and here. I'll pop the door off, cover the front, and then can I get that thing back? There we go. Once I get that on there, I'll cut out for the section of the door out of the wire, and then use that section to cover the door with the chicken wire, and then I'll put the door back on. So that'll be it. It's not difficult. It is. Chicken wire is kind of dangerous to use by yourself, especially because I look like I've been in a briar patch. But it's not hard. Like I said, this is just stuff. It's not tedious. It's just when you're doing things by yourself. It's scout night, so the kids are at scouts with their mom, so I could get this done. You know, I'm doing what I can. It's like I said, it's not like I'm sitting here struggling or anything, but I did want to catch up with you guys and just kind of let you know that on the Facebook page for Hills and Hollers Homesteading and Prepping, I will be referred to as Homesteader Mike according to my Facebook profile. And I hope I can share this video on there. I should be able to, even if I have to create another YouTube account or a profile for Homesteader Mike, I'll put it on there like that. But that's what we're doing this evening. We're getting this done, and I should at least get the top side done tonight, and I will definitely need help on the back and the front, so I'll have to wait for the wife to get home to do that. And if we don't have time tonight, we'll do it tomorrow night. But I did get went and got a big water tote. I think it's a 275-gallon water tote last night. And when I get the chickens, the meat chickens, out in the field in the tractors and stuff, last year I was using a 55-gallon barrel filled with water, and there was only a couple spots where I had enough elevation to where the hose that I ran down from it would fill the buckets. And then I had to rely mainly on pressure after that, but volume and pressure, which I really didn't have a lot of out of those 55-gallon barrels. So a friend of mine had a 275-gallon water tote that she had, that she pretty much brand new, but she got rid of her goats and said, hey, I want to get rid of this. I'm like, hey, I'll buy it. And I'll just put that on a little trailer that I use out there in the chicken field, and that way I'll have both volume and pressure, even if I don't have the elevation for the gravity run. And that'll make things a little easier. So since I'm going to be running 3 tractors out there this year and 90 chickens, I will be using more water, and we'll have to water them at a minimum twice a day, which I always did anyways. So I'm going to try something different with them this year too. I've been reading on fermenting the feed, gallon of feed, gallon of water, let it set for like 3 or 4 days until it actually starts to ferment, and it's actually better for the chickens. They get more nutritional value from it. You actually use less feed by doing it that way. You improve their health and their gut health because of the probiotics and stuff that it creates, and the amount of nutrition that it actually sends in, or allows them to absorb from the feed. So we're going to try that this year too and see how that works out. Cornish cross, you'll see in later videos once we get them out on the field, these chickens, all they do is poop. And I mean, tell you, that's all they do is poop. They eat, they poop, that's it. They don't move a whole bunch. The most that they move is from wherever they're laying to the feed trough and to the water trough, and that's it. And then when I move the tractors forward, they of course have to move along with it. So other than that, they're just eating machines, and of course, it's a continuous cycle: eat, poop, eat, poop, eat, poop, and they poop large amounts. So something good for you to anticipate seeing in the future. Mountains of chicken poop. But we're working on this, and I hope this week to get this in the field. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 nesting boxes in here, and I'm going to make those out of 5-gallon buckets, and I'll show you that process when we do that. And I can use that 3/4 inch galvanized strap that I strapped the panels down with, and I can strap a 2x4 across there, or a couple 2x4s on the side of the cage here, like to here, and then I can screw the buckets onto that, so there's very little weight there, and the chickens can come up and they can lay their eggs in it. And then I'll have a couple roofs in here for them. One will be a little lower, one will be a little higher towards the back, and I need to make a water thing back here. So what I'll do is I'll take another 2x4 and I'll screw it to the middle, come up to here, and then come up just a little higher, and I'll form a bracket off of it, an L bracket, and I'll hang a 5-gallon bucket on it. And I got an automatic waterer coming that I ordered, it's like I use on my other meat chicken tractors, and it'll run in and to a bell water, and it'll continuously give them water as they need it. So that's what I did with the other chicken tractors, and it worked out fine all year last year. So I'll be doing it again this year for this one as well, since it will be used for both egg layers and meat chickens. And once we do that, I'm probably going to end up building at least another one of these, and I may put the current egg layers in it for the summer and just move it around in the field up there, maybe through the orchard and stuff like that. Let them work that orchard down real good, get that ground tilled up, get a bunch of good manure load on it and everything to get the good nitrogen and stuff in the soil for the fruit trees. Jesus. It's one of those days. Dealing with commies kind of takes away, makes you distracted a little bit. But that's the plan with that, to do that for them and get them moving on grass and make them more mobile. And we'll just see how things work out. I mean, little by little here, I'm going to stick with one project at a time, although I do have to kind of get away a little bit for the tractor, and I still haven't got the ground cable on it because a couple other things have come up since then that I had to take care of. So I'll hopefully get the tractor done as soon as I get this tractor, my John Deere, done as soon as I get the hoop coop tractor done. And this shouldn't be too much longer. So, but that's it. I won't keep you guys with this video. I just want to let you know that communism has struck me again, and I fought back. So again, look for me on the Hills and Haulers Homesteading and Prepping Facebook page as Homesteader Mike, and shoot me a friend request on that profile, and it's me. You'll see a picture of Jethro on there, my one boxer. So I try to get both of them on there, but I can't get them to cooperate where I can get both their faces in one picture. So so anyways, folks, if you know people who are like-minded and would enjoy this kind of stuff and even learn from it, please share this video with them. Leave us a comment. Tell us what's going on in your life. Tell us what your plans are, what you're into. Leave us a like if you like it on the YouTube page. If you don't like it, leave us a thumbs down. Tell us you don't like it. One way or another, I don't care if you like it or don't. We're just here to help people and share our little journey here and get more people interested in the homesteading lifestyle and make them more self-sufficient, self-reliant, and to starve the system. Take care, folks. God bless, and keep prepping.